Hello everybody in the land of the internet, Jason Rivers here, aka Psycho Smiffy, and welcome to this Let's Play series of Ninja Gaiden Black for the original Xbox. Well, I say original Xbox, I'm currently playing it on the Xbox 360 as it's backwards compatible. I picked this up off the Xbox Live Marketplace for 800 Microsoft points, and it's definitely worth the price as this game is absolutely amazing. Easily my most favourite game of all time, and so I thought it would be very apt to make my first proper Let's Play series on this game. Back in 2004 this game came out on the original Xbox, and 1 year later Team Ninja made Ninja Gaiden Black in 2005, which is essentially a director's cut of the game. It includes new weapons, cutscenes, a mission mode, and basically every other piece of content that the 2004 version had to offer. So without further ado, let us relive my early teenage years with what people claim to be the hardest game on the planet. I'm going to be playing this on normal mode as if it was fresh out of the box. I'm not going to be using any guides or anything like that for the collectibles. I will just have to go through and remember where they are and just pick them up along the way. So yes, let's get this started. New game, normal, and we'll just pick the standard costume.
The evil, dark dragon blade. A legendary sword, said to have been carved out of the bones of a black dragon. It brought plague and death to the world during the age of ancient myth. It has been sealed by those of the dragon lineage since the dawn of history because of its incredible capacity for evil, made possible by the souls of the vanquished black dragons that dwell within it. It is said that if the blade's seal were to be broken, it would gather the hatred and evil of mankind and confer it upon the one who wields it, transforming him into the devil incarnate. However, not even those of the dragon lineage who protect it know the true extent of its power. The dragon sword, another weapon protected by the dragon lineage since ancient times. This sword, which is said to have been used by ancient warriors to slay the black dragons, is now handed down from generation to generation in the Hayabusa ninja clan, the modern descendants of the dragon lineage. And now, the dragon sword is gripped firmly in the hands of young ninja Ryu Hayabusa.
So there you have it, a little bit of backstory for you. And we will start with Chapter 1, The Way of the Ninja. In the mountains of autumn, there is one who walks the path of the ninja. I wonder who that mysterious lady could be. Well, we all know it's a lady because we are enticed by her jiggling bosoms. Okay, so controls for this game. X for light attacks, Y for strong attacks, B for your projectiles, A for jumping, R to snap the camera around behind you, left trigger displays your karma score, that was L bumper, R bumper displays your map, and L is for blocking, which you are going to need a lot of, and the right stick is basically for just looking around. So first we will come to this ninja. This ninja had gaping holes in his defences. He never would have been able to survive in this world anyway, and he gives us an elixir of spiritual life, which is basically a small health potion. Let's continue. Let me see what these purple kunais are.
A ninja must be able to find his way even when his path is blocked. When facing an obstacle, jump towards it and run vertically up its side until you can grab its upper edge. Move to the left or right and climb up or drop down.
So we definitely know it's a woman ninja, as she is the one who is throwing these purple kunai. It's interesting to note that in the original Ninja Gaiden game that her voice wasn't added in on those tutorials, so just a nice little touch really. In that chest we get another Elixir of Spiritual Life.
You must learn to be aware of your surroundings. The key to this ability lies with the right thumbstick. Acute powers of observation are one of the basic traits of a ninja. Use them now, and you should realize that you are able to climb over the rock wall that now stands in front of you.
Thank you for reminding me of my training. So let's go up here. We have our first encounter with two brown ninjas of the Shadow Ninja Clan, which was pretty easy.
Do not underestimate the agility that your training has given you. Feats such as running along walls should be simple for you to perform. If you cannot reach your destination with a single leap, make use of the surrounding walls.
So that's just teaching you how to wall run, like that. In this chest we have a Great Spirit Elixir, which basically takes your life back up to full, no matter how low it is.
One of your most useful techniques is the flying bird flip. Jump towards a wall and run up it, then jump off again. This allows you to travel to areas that may first seem unreachable. Repeat the flying bird flip to climb certain shafts and passages.
And the bird flip is this move. Very useful. Okay, and another encounter. Right, that move there that you just saw, where Ryu's sword was glowing blue, is called an ultimate technique, and you do that by charging Y. Automatically on its own, it takes a few seconds to charge up, but if you absorb any of those yellow essences that you see lying around, they will charge it up a lot quicker. And each weapon has 2 levels of an ultimate technique. The one that you just saw was level 1. I'll try and do level 2 at some point. But yeah, this is a move that I have learnt over the years. It's basically, you can use your shurikens to cancel the middle air attack, land on the floor, and then quickly charge up for your ultimate technique in order to decapitate them. As you are seeing in this... oh, yes. Triple decapitation. That's what we like to see. But yeah, the timer that you just saw... in the okay, and there's the map of the Ninja Fortress. The timer that you just saw basically signifies how long you have left to finish this fight, and if you finish it within the time limit, you get a nice little score, nice little bonus to your karma score. And basically, back in the day, karma scores were all the rage, and you would just post it on the leaderboards to see who truly was the ultimate ninja. Trying to get an... there we go. This is a level 2 ultimate technique. And you will need to use these a lot, and you also get a nice 5,000 point bonus for using them anyway on your karma score. So that's pretty cool. And I should also explain that the yellow essences are actually used as currency, and you use them later on during the game to buy extra items and to, buy weapons and stuff and upgrade them. There's an Elixir of Spiritual Life here. There's also one behind this wall, which most people don't know about. And here, a suit of armor of the type that is often used for ceremonies. It is not something that of a ninja would wear. A part of its faceplate is missing. It appears to be holding something. So, let us try and figure out how to open this samurai's hand. Silly chest getting in the way. What you doing? You're so crazy. Ultimate technique. Yeah, so you will find a lot of encounters like this, which will require you... well, this one doesn't essentially do it. You can skip it, but I like to put in as much fighting as possible so I can entertain you guys. In this chest we have a Lives of 1,000 Gods. and if you see those 9 Japanese symbols at the top, when we use this item, they will all light up and increase our health bar a little. So the more you find of those, the more they are going to come in handy. Okay, here we first see the white ninjas, which are basically a little bit more advanced than the brown, and they also have the ability to use shurikens as well. When you start playing hard mode, these ninjas will become basic cannon fodder. The white ninjas, I mean. You will never see the brown ninjas ever again. And then the white ninjas become the brown ninjas, and as you increase in difficulty, you will find even more new ninjas, and they will carry on moving up ranks and so on and so forth. Oh, I never get tired of that ultimate technique. And also, the more you use ultimate techniques, the more essence that is going to be dropped from the enemies. So, yeah, I highly recommend that you use them all the time. That enemy dropped a blue essence, and as you saw, it increases your health. Well, it doesn't increase your health, it refills your health, I should say. Behind these pots, we get a Great Spirit Elixir. Use your shuriken on the bats here, because they can become a pain in the arse. In that chest we have the Fangs of the Samurai, which we will use on that statue.
Some ledges or platforms above you can be reached simply by jumping towards them and running straight up. The path of the ninja is one that must be walked alone, and only you can forge that path. I must go now, but I will contact you again before long.
And in the background there you can see Mount Fuji. It's a nice little touch. Yeah, I believe there was some version of the game where they didn't add decapitations. I can't remember. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that was the Talisman of Rebirth. Basically, you're going to need to save those a lot, because they will save your life. Basically, when you die, it just brings you back to life without cutting to a game over screen. So we insert the Fangs of the Samurai. And he opens his hand to give us the Key of Courage. We will need that later on in this level. For this fight I'm going to skip it, as there's not a timer, so we can just jump over the trapdoor and come straight through here. And we have a dragon statue. There is a message engraved on the tablet in the dragon's mouth. The sacred underground paths of the dragons record all that occurs in the world of men. We have not forgotten those who live on the surface of the earth. Which now basically acts as our save point. As you can see, I've already completed it on normal and currently going through a let's play, not a let's play, just a normal playthrough on hard, but I thought I'd go through on normal for you guys. I already have a save here as well, because that was from the previous let's play that I did, but unfortunately my microphone was not on at that point, so I recorded an entire chapter with no commentary whatsoever, so that was my bad. So I've had to do this all again for you guys, because, you know, I love you.
While in a blocking stance, tilt the left thumbstick to roll your body. This is called the reverse wind technique. With it, you can avoid even the most fierce of enemy attacks.
Listen to what she says, kids. That will save your life. We use the Key of Courage to come through this door, and yet again, another encounter. In this bit, most people like to spam this wall, do the bird flip, and then use your Y attack to do like a very powerful vertical slash. It's a bit of a cheat move, but, you know, it will get you out of a tight pinch. I mean, at some points, if there are enemies quite close to you, you can kind of direct where the ultimate technique goes. I mean, because when you use it, it's pretty much automatic. But towards the end of it, if there are enemies around, you can like kind of direct where it goes. And here we have the first boss of the game.
I see you have made it this far.
This guy does not eat steaks. He eats entire cows. But yeah, this is Master Murai, the first boss of the game. And for a strategy that you can use, well, obviously don't get caught by his grab move. But the best time to attack him is after he rolls like that, or after he charges like that. There is a loop move that you can get him into, like that. You can press X, Y to do your vertical slash, then as you drop back down, hold Y and you'll go straight through him. Like that. And it does a lot of damage.
The dragon sword. So your father is still in the sacred wilderness.
Yes. He has entrusted me with the sword while he continues his training. He never seems satisfied with the power he wields.
Someday you will come to understand the pursuit of power. Perhaps beginning with your training here. And what of the sister blade, the Dark Dragon? Has he left you in charge of protecting it as well?
It remains in the village under the protection of my father's clan. They will ensure that the sword remains untouched. Its dark power sealed.
It is a shame that such a sword must go untouched, such power unused. Alas, I am not of the dragon lineage. The sword is not of my concern.
Master Murai, the Hayabusa village. Master Ryu.
And that is Chapter 1. As you saw, the female ninja is none other than Ayane from the Dead or Alive series. That's pretty cool. I mean, obviously, Ryu Hayabusa is from the Dead or Alive series himself, but yeah, little nod to the characters. But yeah, that's Chapter 1 complete. Let's see what rank we get. Master Ninja. Awesome. But yeah, that is the first chapter. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe for future content, and I shall see you